नमस्कार दोस्तों, शिपिंग पाठशाला में आपका स्वागत है। वेलकम टू शिपिंग पाठशाला। आई एम प्रोफेसर D.N. मौर्य। इन टुडेज वीडियो आई शैल डिलीवर ए लेक्चर on importance of Suez Canal. Suez Canal is a man-made waterways which connects Red Sea with the Mediterranean Sea. This is developed and maintained by the government of Egypt. Physical location of the Suez Canal, you can look at this map. This is Africa. This is the country Egypt. Here was a piece of land which has been cut and made for the water to flow. This side is Mediterranean Sea, this particular area, and this side is the Red Sea. Mediterranean Sea has got the countries around it which are very developed, that is Spain, France, Italy, Greece, Turkey, Israel, and so on so. On the Red Sea side, the ship can come out and going to the Arabian Sea and then to the Indian Ocean. This can have access to all the ports across India, Pakistan, Iran, and then through Strait of Malacca, it can go to the China, Japan, Korea, etc. About dimension, physical dimension of the Suez Canal, it has got a length of 120 miles, width is 205 meters, maximum depth in the canal is 24 meters. About 50 number of vessels pass through this Suez Canal on daily basis. The revenue earned by the government of Egypt is $15 million per day. How the revenue comes? This comes by way of canal fees. In general terms, you can call it like toll tax on the roadways. So, $15 million per day, that amounts to roughly 123 crores, 123 crore rupees per day. That is the revenue earned by the government of Egypt by permitting the ships to move through this particular place. Now, let us say if there is a ship starting from Mumbai port, it has to go to somewhere, let us say in England, port of London. What is the route the ship is going to follow by using Suez Canal? This is the port of Mumbai. You can see here, ship will start from here, coming to Arabian Sea, from here Gulf of Aden, then to the Red Sea, uses Suez Canal, enters into Mediterranean Sea, and then this can go to any port on this country, that is Spain, France, Italy, Greece, Turkey, Israel, Syria, any country this can move around. So, this is the advantage of the Suez Canal, that is connected to the Mediterranean Sea through the shortest route. Even after coming to Mediterranean Sea, the ship can come out from here. There is a small strait, we call it Strait of Gibraltar. From here, this can come out and go to the European countries, let us say to the port of London. So, voyage will be like this, starting from Mumbai port, enters Arabian Sea, Gulf of Aden, Red Sea, then Suez Canal, Mediterranean Sea, then Strait of Gibraltar, and from here this enters to the Atlantic Ocean and finally goes to the London, that is the port of London. See, the ships are basically the transport, we call it sea transport, which is used for moving the cargo from one place to other place. One place, another place, these two places, in terms of shipping terminology, we call it port of loading and port of discharge. Ship where this loads the cargo is port of loading, and ship where discharges the cargo is port of discharge. So, these ports are scattered throughout the world on coast area. Port has to be always on the coast area. So, the ship will touch this port and do the EXIM business by carrying the cargo from one place to other place. Now, let us see what is the importance. For the time being, assume that this particular canal is not there. there is no Suez Canal. Now ship has to start from Mumbai port and has to go to the port of London. Then what route ship will follow? In this case, ship will take the route like this, start from Mumbai port, Arabian Sea, coming to the Indian Ocean, here to the south of South Africa. We call it Cape of Good Hope. From here comes like this, and then coming to the port of London. Now you can see the route, the distance the ship is going to cover to touch London port starting from Mumbai. And in case the ship is using Suez Canal, then straightway this can come from here, out from the Gibraltar and coming to the London. The distance in terms of nautical mile for the short route is 7,200 miles, and by this one is 12,300 miles. See the difference, 7,200 versus 12,300. Roughly you can say this is close to 5,000 nautical miles. The ship has to travel additional distance of 500 nautical miles. Assuming the ship speed is average, let us say 20 nautical mile per hour. So 5,000 divided by 20, what we get it? Roughly 250 hours extra. The ship will take 250 hours extra if it has to follow this particular route. Now 250 hours you convert into days, let us round it off to, let us say 240 hours. In number of days divide by 24 hours. How much you get? 10 days. It means ship has to take 10 additional days. The ship will remain at sea for the same voyage for 10 additional days. Now just think in terms of cost. 10 days, let us say the ship is Supramax size, roughly 60,000 ton, 60,000 tons. So Supramax ship, the cost to the ship owner on per day basis is roughly $20,000 to $25,000 per day. When the ship is at sea or even in the port, at berth or in the dock, anywhere, this is, we call it running cost or operating cost. This is a fixed cost. So fixed cost to the ship owner will be in the range of $20,000 to $25,000 per day. So the 10 days extra means 10 days into $25,000. How much this becomes? This becomes 25,000 multiplied by 10 days, $250,000. The additional cost on account of ship expenses will be coming to $250,000. Now ship is also sailing, it is not standby, it is not standing. When ship is sailing, there is a fuel consumption. Fuel consumption by the ship at sea for this type of ship is supposed to be around 25 ton per day. So 25 ton of the diesel, that is the HSD, high speed diesel, for 10 days the ship will be using 250 tons of diesel, additional diesel, when the ship is going to take this route. Now 250 tons of diesel at the rate of $600 per ton. So how much you get? $600 per ton into 25 metric ton, we get something close to $150,000. So additional cost for this route on the ship is going to be $250,000 plus $150,000. That is total close to $4 lakh US. Now if the ship is carrying, let us say 50,000 tons of cargo. Now this cost has to be added on the total cost of the ship. So $4 lakh divided by 50,000. How much we get? Roughly $9. $9 per ton. It means additional cost to the ship is going to be $9 per ton. So if the cargo is of cheap value, let us say it is coal or iron ore or onion, so this type, or let us say industrial salt, the value of the cargo is very, very low, and addition of this cost, that is $9 per ton, is very, very significant. So what will happen? This will not be able to compete in the foreign market. Exporter from the India will not be able to compete this particular cargo with the local cargo available in the country of import. So that is the significance of the Suez Canal. In nutshell, Suez Canal provides a shortcut route for the ship coming from Arabian Sea and going to the Mediterranean, or beyond that one by using Strait of Gibraltar into the Atlantic Ocean and then to the advanced European countries. Same thing on the globe also, you can see it, how does the ship moves. In case of using Suez Canal from Mumbai port, this will take the route like this, Gulf of Aden coming to the Red Sea, then Suez Canal here enters Mediterranean Sea, coming to the Strait of Gibraltar, North Atlantic Ocean, and then goes to Port of London. In case of other route, ship will take the route like this, coming to Indian Ocean, then south of South Africa. This is the Cape Route. So what you call it? Via Cape of Good Hope, takes this route, comes like this, and then goes to the Port of London. So this is the additional distance ship is going to travel. So importance of the Suez Canal is that it cuts down the voyage or cuts down the distance between the load port and discharge port when the ship is entering from Arabian Sea going towards the Atlantic Sea or European countries or vice versa. This is the brief about the today's session. In case you find the session was interesting, you can subscribe it. In case of any query, you can write to me on email dn.maurya@yahoo.com. D stands for, that is D is December, N is November, dot Maurya, MAURYA, @yahoo.com. With this, I will finish. See you next time in my next session. Bye bye.